Hey there, beautiful souls. Just Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my new YouTube channel and updated podcast channel, Spoken Like an Angel Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is July 6th, 2023. And today is, I'm sure you've all heard about it, the 777 portal. 777 is an awesome number. Anywho, it's always been a lucky number for those out there if you've been playing the slots. But I'm actually going to get into what the portal is today so you can have knowledge, because not everybody, it depends on what part of stage of your awakening you're on, whether you would know this or not. But any day is a good day to add to your knowledge. So don't beat yourself up if you don't know about something. Just start getting curious to go look for it. At 111, as I said that. So the episode today is Make a Wish Starseed 77 Light Portal has been activated. And ultimately, I found, I'm going to link in this article that I found. You can go look up other ones, but this is one that just gives the basics of it. So it's from Times Square's Chronicles. 777 portal is opening. Why is it important? So 777 is all about divine timing. It's a sign of completeness. 7 is a number of faith. It's also about psychic growth, intuition, spirituality, dreams, and faith will be heightened because it's tripled. So also the 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 chakras, and 7 main planets. So 7 is a very key number in just our universe. The earth was also our world was created in 7 days, right? According to, if you believe in the Bible and what it said. But 7 is a very divine number in our universe. And the Pleiadians, if you are familiar with them, they buried this Lemurian quartz all over the planet. So a whole bunch of them, and it holds light codes, and it also holds our Akashic records. Akashic records are basically like a filing cabinet. Imagine a filing cabinet going over your head, like the one off of Bruce Almighty that just keeps on going, because that's where the Akashic records holds every part of your existence that ever has been or was or will be. That's why it's annoying when these slimy karmics out there try to go get in your Akashic records, which people have tried to do to me. And I just think it's rude, because getting in someone's Akashic records would be like getting into their medical record. It's none of your business. Unless they gave you express permission to go snooping around, I would really say, for those of you out there that have had this happen, God's aware of it, your angels are aware of it. Put up your protections, but just know that nobody can steal your destiny. And if you're in somebody's Akashic records to steal their destiny, I'm going to go ahead and help you out. Go ahead and stop. Go ahead and stop right now while you're ahead, because God doesn't like that. And I've never seen the bad guy that went up against God that won. So unless you just really don't like your life the way it is and you just really want to make it worse, go mess with somebody's Akashic records and destiny. People are finding that out, and then the people that go and do that go around and say that you're doing this and that to them. You must be sending them ill will. No, that's just your karma, baby. It's coming back on you. You can't go spread bad things around about people that aren't doing anything, and you can't go try to unalive or take people out or steal their destiny or try to destiny swap. I'm just saying, I'm learning all kinds of fun new things out there. And I'm just saying, for those of you that are out there doing it, here's your warning directly from the source. Please stop it. You will be forgiven. He understands that black magic could be why you're doing it, but you need to get aware and you need to pick a side, and you need to stop trying to hurt our star seeds out there and our angels out there, our earth angels, just because you want to be the almighty ruler of the world, because you're not going to get that power anyways, bro. Like, and for some of you that are just messing with all this magic so heavily, because I don't mess with magic, real chosen ones, we don't have to have magic. The magic's already like inside of us, so we don't have to do all these crazy rituals and stuff, because people are getting obsessive about it. And I'm just saying, if you've ever watched The Craft, nothing good came out of that. Nothing. And I talk to people who are like clearly under or in the middle of all this, and they still watch that and they don't pick up the sign that that could be you, because that's what happens when you dibble and dabble in stuff you don't understand, or you're just getting the basics. When you go and pull out a negative entity out there in the world and conjure it up and play with it, it's not going to just go back and say, okay, I'm done playing. It's going to stay around, guys. So that message, God just wanted me to interject that right now, because it took me till I was 37 to even get back into my gifts, because I wanted to know exactly what I was doing. And I've always had, if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna mess with it. I need to have some knowledge. And so you can get pretty messed up conjuring up stuff, especially if you're doing stuff in hate. Just know that hate's going to come back to you. And I just talked about that yesterday. Every time you send out hate to someone, blackness comes right back to your heart, and that's how your heart eventually turns black. Okay, so you don't have to manipulate energy. That's what you're doing. You're manipulating the current energy, but you're not doing it indefinitely. So really all this spells and magic work is just manipulating energy for the moment. But in the end, if it was done in ill intentions, it's all going to be undone, whether by the person that figured out you did it to them or God and his angels. So moral of the story, kids, stop playing with magic and throwing it at setting bad intentions for people, especially today, because today, the reason why I say that is why the Pleiadians went and buried these Lemurian crystals all over, because when they activate it, which is today, it activates love, the love of the heart chakra, and the love in the heart chakra, and it opens your heart chakra, and it helps you let go of what's not in alignment to help break free of toxic relationships. So today is all about purification, setting intentions, and having gratitude. And you're like, well, it doesn't seem like it's a love and light day out there, because I went out there just shopping for a minute. I was like, man, it's a Friday. I did not feel no love and light out there. But that is also why people could be a little extra grumpy today, because 707 is also a number of strength. When you see that, it means to reach into your inner power, because if people have had their heart chakras shut off for so long, and then all of a sudden it pops back on, and they have these things called feelings again. I went through that process when I was like in my 30s, because in my 20s I shut off my feelings, and then in my 30s I started re-feeling again, and I was cranky. I was a cranky, awkward person. Like, what are these feeling things? I can't just pretend they're not here anymore. I have to feel them, because I was taught by a whole bunch of narcissists how to shut off my feelings, because I'm telling you, they had the perfect plan to lure me back to the darkness, because they were so, I don't know, they just wanted my destiny. It's weird stuff, man, that I've come across. I don't even think like this. So it's weird that usually what you think is what you bring around you, but this stuff is definitely was brought to me first. So today your especially your psychic intuition and your spirituality, your dreams, your faith are going to be heightened, because it's the number 7 is tripled. So do yourself a favor today. Go out in nature, set intentions, get happy, make a gratitude list, because today you have the power. And this is also in conjunction with the super moon that was on the 3rd in Capricorn. So ultimately, right now, like karma's swinging around. Now karma's getting sent to those that did wrong or whatever, but the good karma is coming for those that have been fighting like a soldier through all of this and trying to make it out on the other side. So I want to give you a message of love and light here today of what I'm asked the angels what we should focus on today. And so let me know what you think about these messages here. Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button. If you guys are enjoying this, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to know who I'm picking up. I know some of this is my energy, but I'd love to know. I love to hear angel stories or like, even, oh my gosh, this is why, because that's so cool. I posted a video one day with Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and that same day somebody's aunt passed with that song that played at their funeral. Craziest thing. So I love synchronicities. 11:12, as I said that. So all right, we have a message here for an older lady, maybe an air sign, maybe a divorcee. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm seeing there's this manipulation, this devil energy that you're having, especially with, you could be a Pisces, or you're dealing with the Pisces, or you're dealing with another water sign, and you're starting to see clearly because maybe this water sign is under this devil energy and trying to manipulate you. But I feel like right now I see they've been messing with your peace of mind, trying to make you, for their whole life they've been trying to make you rely on them. But I'm seeing particularly a romantic partner and friends around you, and they're either in this water sign energy or this air energy, or it could even be a Capricorn, but they're toxic and they're not helping you out, and they're just helping to activate your inner child and trigger it, because they're not letting you speak your voice, and they're distracting you. They're just putting up all these blocks. They're not helping you in any sort of way, unfortunately. And I'm hearing this could be for an older man too, maybe a Pisces or a water sign, but you're very ungrounded with your emotions, and you are all over the place. And so you're really into your inner child right now in a bad way, maybe fighting with your parents, or this could be a situation that's happening either with your child or your family construct. But definitely there's some moves that you need to make, and you definitely need to start hitting your creative expression. That's going to help you. You're going to start getting answers if you start getting into your creativity, I hear. So, but it's time to cut people off, and it's time to stand up for yourself. And I'm hearing speak your truth. And definitely if you have a romantic partner out there that is just toxic, or it's trauma bonded love, or whatever it is, you gotta let them go unless you don't want your blessings, because God's not going to bring you your blessings until you learn your lessons. It's just unfortunately how it goes. So you got to make a choice, because karmic cycles last 7 to 10 years, and you're going to continue on the same cycle of repetitiveness if you don't cut it now and move forward. The next message I have has to do with, also today, since it's a portal day, I'm hearing God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So I'm hearing you've really got to amp up your faith and positivity, and today's a good day because it's 777. That's why the Spirit's saying, listen to your intuition. Someone is like a Virgo or an Earth's energy, older man, I feel, is on its way. It could be a younger male too, but I feel like they're on their way to you to help solve a problem. And I'm also hearing you have a Virgo around you who's creating a lot of rumors and broken promises. So check your energy because your intuition's correct. And you got to just keep working on it too and have faith and positivity and start having more of abundance mindset. What are the things that you want? It's not always about being rich. It's about, okay, what do you want to be? A celebrity. Well, what do celebrities do every day? You got to start getting yourself in the habit of the things that they do, and like even etiquette. Go take an etiquette class, learn how to speak better. There's so many things you can do before you get the actual physical money. And I just saw 1555. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So today's spirit is saying, write a gratitude list. This is all about writing what you want and not the things that you don't want or that you don't have. It's all about writing down the things that you're grateful for. Count your blessings and feel gratitude for what you already have. Helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on your worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. But unfortunately, you're not focusing on your priorities and you're focusing on your worries right now. And that's why you're not getting the outcome you want. I'm hearing you're going to be having a new opportunity, but you got to really believe in yourself and you're starting to rise above problems, but don't let the karmic snatch you in at the end of it and get you loop back up because I see you're like halfway out of it now. You're almost 3/4 of the way out of it. But you guys are honoring your true feelings and look inside yourself and stop looking for everybody else for the answer, because the answer lies within yourself. But you got to start trusting yourself more. And the only reason why you don't trust yourself is because some abuser, some narcissist came around and taught you a different way. And that's simply because they wanted to control you and run you. And that's why they made you not believe in yourself. Because if there's one thing you can always trust is yourself. And if I trust myself and I'm wrong, which rarely happens, it's okay. I've had enough learning experiences. I will say I'm wrong. I'll admit that I'm wrong if I ever am, but usually my intuition is 99.9% correct. It hasn't let me down yet. Can't say the same for humans out there, but I can definitely say that for myself. So you got to start embracing and loving yourself just as much as you love that dude or that girl that you're hung up on. Okay, because we put out so much more loving actions for people. We'll go bake people cookies and do this and that for them. But when it comes to ourselves, it's a big thing if we want to go get ourselves a shirt or go get yourself something nice, do something nice for yourself, take time for yourself. You got to switch that around because you got to have something in you to give first. And if you're around toxic people, I'm just going to tell you, I've learned the toxic lesson. I've always had a soft heart for people in the toxic shadows because I got drug into them. Not because I'm a toxic person, but because I had all these toxic people that tried to make me toxic like them so I would never succeed. And I'm learning, that's why I think I have such a soft spot for them. But I'm learning some people truly don't want to be healed. And some people, their job is to come here and be karmic. 1919, as I said that. 19 is a karmic number too. Wow. Some people, you can't save them. I'm hearing, don't save her. You don't want to be saved. I want to be saved. No, you don't. You don't want to be saved. So, you know what? If somebody shows you they don't want to be saved, you don't have to go above and beyond, because if that person wants to be saved, they will take your help. I'm living proof. I wanted to be saved. I took the help of my angels and God, and opportunities. At 18, I got an opportunity to join a sales crew and get out of Albuquerque, and guess what? Who had a better life? Now I go back. I'll probably whatever go back there, but I went back there before, and people were doing the same thing that I left them doing in 1996. Crazy. Yeah, like you gotta evolve, guys. Okay, partying, hanging out is only fun, for so long, and I just don't have a dark heart because it just doesn't sound fun to me. I've always been like, all right, let's go camping, let's go do something else, and then maybe we'll drink or something. But just, I don't know. I just don't live in that lifestyle, and most of us don't want to. And if you're in that lifestyle, I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying I've been there. I've seen those people. Get out. Come talk to me. But you've got to tell the devil you can't have my soul, because that's the only reason why he keeps coming back, because there's a little revolving door that hasn't been quite shut by you yet. Because when you really truly don't want it no more, you will shut that, seal it, lock the door, go buy a whole new property. So today, do yourself a solid and shut that door, because it doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter how far in addiction you are. It doesn't matter. Even if you have body dysmorphia or any kind of obsession addiction you have right now, you can give yourself a chance to break free from it today, but it's only you that can tell the devil to go away, because he's going to keep coming as long as he has an open door to come in. As he has a portal to come in and an interest and a playing field, he's going to come into your energy. And then you have people like me that are like, oh no, it's not even cute no more. I don't even kind of entertain it anymore. And I find myself being offended more to stuff. And it's just because I'm like, no, because I go liking just this little thing, and then it turns into that little thing. And then now all of a sudden you think you've got me back in your grips. Yeah, it's crazy. It's the tiniest little thing. That's why I understand why the churches are kind of controlling about this leads to that and that leads to that. I do understand that, but it's all about building up your mind, okay? Because again, just like the oracle cards are pieces of cardboard, 2222, as I say this, it's the operator who is making the thing evil or not evil. Okay, churches, there's plenty of pastors out there that you know who you are out there listening, that you're not doing the right thing, but you're still going there leading your church to God supposedly every week. It's a sad thing, but that's how the devil creeps in. So it's just about standing your ground and raising your standards. Okay, that's why you get a lot of messages of raise your standards, because the devil will leave you alone if you don't give him any interest. Somebody needed to hear that out there. And again, this is not preaching. This is coming from knowledge, from living my life and watching a whole bunch of people go down the route of addiction and just lose their life and for nothing. It's just like the worst thing. And if we had better mental health in this world, but more people that cared, I don't feel like the addiction and people in jail would be as high. And that's why we're out here. That's why the Pleiadians put all these Lemurian crystals everywhere, because that's what I try to do out here. It's not about judgment. We need to start activating that heart chakra. That's your main motor. The more vibrant your heart gets, the less cold it gets. Guess what? The less the devil comes around. And it's all one consciousness. So it 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 actually starts going and catching on with everyone. It's in the collective consciousness. 1212, as I say that. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm hearing that you need to expand your knowledge. Wisdom is power. Okay, you have gifts that you have not activated yet, and you've been thinking lately, maybe I should learn more about this or learn more about that. You need to do that, especially around this time, because I'm hearing some situations are moving forward. You have a surprise on the horizon, and you could either be a fire sign woman, or you could be an air sign male, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with these two, but I'm hearing it's moving forward, and justice is going to be called. You're going to start getting into your creativity, and you're going to be expanding. There's a lot of expansion going on, a lot of forward movement. I'm seeing a Cancer energy in here too. And if you've been dealing with maybe a Queen of Wands lately, King of Swords, Spirit is saying that this is moving on. So, but have positive thoughts about it. I'm hearing just walk away from the situation because you're about to be enlightened, and things are about to change is coming. You're definitely getting change. And the angels are going to be bringing some change and some celebrations to it, but you got to walk away from what no longer serves you. And I hear this is like a past karmics, maybe an old lover or someone in the past. Maybe it could even be a father. I feel like because this King of Swords is like a father figure. So I feel like maybe you've been having headaches with this King of Swords. You're going to be walking away though. Spirits, you don't know all the puzzle pieces, but they're going to be revealed to you soon. So just have faith in your angels, and I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of message, and it's going to be heartbreaking message, but it's going to help you make a decision. It's going to help you make a decision once you get all the puzzle pieces, and you're going to be able to move out of this energy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this message today. Let me know how you feel today. Definitely put an extra effort into the positive thinking, positive intentions, and what you want to manifest. Think of it as in a positive light today. I'm sorry, I can't can't speak today for some reason. Here are the letters: HKKMGOHSDDKJPS. And then I heard somebody you went to school with. So this message could have something to do with somebody you went to school with, or like somebody from your school age times. Shelly, Linda, Marie, and then I heard Marmaduke, Kalali, Tabitha, Shane, Mike, Sylvia, Marlene, Jenny, Thomas, Frank, and then I heard Scooby. And then I heard da-da-da, puppy power. Yeah, my brain is, I love how my angels work because they just give me random stuff. But I know this is not just me putting stuff out there. I know once this gets more than, my beautiful 34 listeners, y'all be like, I was just watching Scooby-Doo. It'll be fun synchronicities. But hey, everything's got to start somewhere, right? So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Definitely let go of the negative today. Do a clearing. You need to clear out your energy. Today is a beautiful day to tap into your heart chakra because it's being activated by these crystals. So if you want to heal today, if you want to feel good today, today is the perfect day to get in that energy and allow yourself to just release the things of the past, because those things can no longer hurt you. They were lessons, and they're bringing you your blessings, and it doesn't hurt any less, especially if you have people close in your circle who just did their thing and thought they were clever. That's all right, because you know what? Spirit's bringing you new friends, and this was all tied to a past life. These people were trying to take you out in a past life before anyways. So thankfully you finally figured this out and you're breaking this karmic lesson now. So have a wonderful day. I love you. Your angels love you. God loves you. And so does the universe. Have a wonderful day.